should be done.
Well, you would have a history of English language teaching. I mean, it could be really useful and for research as well.
I saw something posted on Facebook recently about the first IATEFL conference, and it was 125 people, and the publication was kind of 8 sheets of A4 photocopied or something like that. It's great.
No, and I think there are a lot of people around with a lot of history, and the idea is a publication which would actually be, you know, interesting in terms of historical studies. So it would be academically interesting.
Exactly.
But it would also be something that is accessible, is readable, is full of anecdotes and stories, you know, from people in IATEFL that people know about. So that's the plan. But it's not definitely going ahead yet. But
it's kind of a good time to do it, isn't it, as well? Because, I mean, I don't know how to put this delicately, because some people are reaching the end of kind of their career, so to get those stories while they're still around would be...
I think that's absolutely right, and that's what different cultures do. For example, you know, a different country, I think about the Spanish Civil War, you know, collecting the stories before that generation disappears. I think that's very important. So that's the publications committee side. Wow. And then on the conference committee, I've obviously been hugely involved with the organisation for Liverpool, as Eric has, and I'm sure he was telling you, and the rest of our committee. We've got a fabulous conference committee, and of course, you know, we couldn't do without, because they are the backbone and have really been responsible for it, the IATEFL staff.
Right.
But it is fabulous coming here. This is now my 3rd trip to Liverpool this year. Wow. To actually see it all happening and set up, you know. It's fantastic. Yeah.
I have one final question for you, because you mentioned that the conference committee and the publications committee. How do people get involved in that? I mean, what would you do? So there's so many people and they want to put their energy into something. So how would you start?
Absolutely, that's a very good question. I mean, committees, being member of those kind of committees is a 3-year term. So there is regular turnover on those committees. And when we need more volunteers, it's happened just recently actually, the call for volunteers goes out in the e-bulletin, the IATEFL e-bulletin, or a special IATEFL message. And we just recently had a call like that, and people put in applications. And actually I would have to say, you know, it's a very, very positive thing for IATEFL that we have a lot of people who are interested in giving their time and energy to something like this. It's very, you know, moving in a way to see, because everyone's very busy.
There's so much energy.
And there's so much energy and so much talent out there. And so yes, we have actually, you know, recently appointed new members of the membership committee, and also one person for the publications committee.
Great, great. Carol, it's been lovely talking. We're out of time. I wanted to ask you a few more questions, but we're done. We're out of time. All right. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll be back in a few minutes with Gavin Dudney, and of course, big thanks to Carol Reid.
Thank you.